Okay, hello everyone. Uh, Today I have a new setup for my live stream, and I I using a new camera and new microphone. Uh, because I using uh the uh new sound card, and it's just available for the meet with this, and I have to buy the adapter for my Rippling. It's a microphone for attack in t-shirts, and I don't need to hold this microphone, but now it's out of stock, and that reason I have to holding my microphone, and for the new setup, and I will to recording my lesson from uh, lesson one, and I try to reading all of them because now I wearing the headphone and I can control my voice. It's a headphone for studio, and I can listen in my voice. That reason I want to reach my story and share it to you. And I don't know is now I think I open maximum volume, but I think now about E9 is okay, and I will to um recording my voice, and I think now I will to sharing my streaming for everyone to watching. It's a I know I have a lot of uh, ch- pen fan base. I make it. Let me. I want to check my voice. Recording my. I think my voice okay. I want to check my voice. Okay. I I will sharing with my video. Recording my. Okay. I will share this to my. With lesson one. Okay. I know I'm not good in English, but I try to learn. And okay, I think now I know how to keep up my. I hope the audio and the video and audio is better, and it's good for for me. Well, I have a little horse. Okay, as usual, I will introduce my live stream today. I have the one first rings in for my own face, and in number two is for the it confident room. It's like a Zoom, but it's a blue scene, and I like to using this. And the third is I shared my lesson, or I forgot to add my face on a lesson. I think I will to ask my face. Okay. No, I can't see. Okay, I see this. That's my face. I think I will let my face more. Like this. Just a little. No, it's a bit more. More. And okay, I think I should using the tool. I think it's okay. You can see my face. Maybe a little bigger. Okay, I try to try my lesson. I think I need to uh, zoom my face more and more like this. It's too big. I think it's a little big. Now I try to zooming my website. I think about. I think now it's okay for everyone can watching. And I out, zoom out my face. I think it's okay. Okay. It's my website for sharing document to everyone, and it's a favorite my audiobook. I listen them every day from when I just begin my learning English. First time when I listen them, I don't understand anything, but now I can understand understand a little. I I can listening, but about reading, I'm not perfect. That reason I try to recording my voice for improving my speaking skill day by day. And today for on my system, I will recording on my lesson from the for example a new vocabulary explanation on the lesson. And today we will begin with lesson one, and I will to reading episode one, getting up. It's work. I don't
Glossary.
glossary. Just same with the vocabulary and to get up, to get out of bed, to leave one bed. This morning, I got up very quickly because because the baby were rising to wake up to awaken. to stop sleeping. She always leave her curtain open so that she can wake up with a sunlight to handle, to manage, to deal with, to control. Are you sure that you can uh, handle talking with six lasses? This sm- uh,
semester,
semester. And by the way, I using Cock browser because in this browser it has the of like a dictionary and some work I don't understand. I don't know how to reading, and I will double click on the new vocabulary, and it showed me how to spell and uh, what does it mean. Covers the layouts of fabrics that cover a bag, the glow material that covers a bed, and that keep uh, one warm. When my husband sleep, he will stare the covers, and then I get so cold at night. Comforter, the the stuff smart most uh thick thick cover for a bag. Usually make a feature or other warm material. In the winter, they sleep under very thick comforter. Uh, but in the summer, they don't use it. Like blankets, a thin cover for a back bed, made up wood, wool,
wool,
wool, cotton, or other material. When Marcus saw Maria sleeping on a sofa, he covered her with a light blanket so she wouldn't be too cold. Pillow, a soft uh, cushion, cushion for one head a bed in bed, usually filled with feature cotton and other material. Why do people decorate their beds with so many pillows? I only need one to sleep on. Pillowcase, the fabrics,
fabric,
fabric cover a pillow, the material that cover a pillows to keep it clear. They bought new pillow cases to match the curtain of their bedroom wall. Wow, it's really hot. I will turn on. Hello. Okay. Now I think I have to using the speaker. I don't. I think wearing the headphone is not good for me. Turn down my microphone. Hello. And I don't know how it's sometimes it get back my voice. That's the reason I can't. I will to let me begin. Okay, I think I just enough. I adjust my voice for enough. I can listen them and I can listen on my voice by using my voice. That's the reason need to I need to speak a bit bigger and bigger. Okay, I will continue my reading. Sixth, to piece up the large thing far farish place on a bed, one to live on and one to live to lie under. How often do you change the sheets on your bed to match to have the same color or colors that look good together to make a good combination to look good together? Oh, sorry, I also forgot to sharing my ring. Do you think that that this sweater match the pants 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 to go off to make a loud noise very suddenly when my alarm went up off at 6 a.m. I was in a middle of a very good wood cream jarring uh,
Irritating.
irritating or a noise annoying to one ear. The children were fighting during the car trip, and their arguments became very uh, jarring to their parents. Buzzer, an electronic device that make a long, continuous buzzing sound sim- similar to that of a flying insect like a fly. Many TV game show you a buzzer when participants answer a question incorrectly to write someone not to make someone angry, irritated, or crazy. Please stop singing that song over and over again. You're driving me nuts. Wake up con a hotel service that con uh, guest 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 at a time the guests want to wake them up in the morning. He missed his flight because the hotel forgot to give him a wake up call. Okay, we move on the next page. Early riser. Sorry. Early riser, a person who enjoy waking up early in the morning. Because Sam is an early riser, he usually make breakfast for his wife so that she can sleep a little later. When I read in the new vocabulary, I feel sleeping, to oversleep, to sleep too late, to sleep past the time that one is supposed to. Sarah overslept and missed her biology exam. Within her professors will let her take it another day. To sleeping, to sleep later than unusual. Teenagers love to sleep in a weekend. Sometimes they don't wake up until noon. Okay, it's a complete transcript. Script, script. ESL.com present a daily object. Episode 10 up the episode 10 episode course to teach you everyday vocabulary in English. This is Dr. Chap from Center for Education Development in the beautiful Los Angeles, California, and I'll be the host for this series. In this course, you will learn the vocabulary for everyday action, from getting up in the morning to going back at night, and everything in between. Each lesson has Each lesson has three parts. First, a story reads slowly. Second, an explanation of the story and the vocabulary we use. The third, the story reads as a normal speak. Are you ready? Let's begin with lesson 1. Letting Getting up. The worst part of the day for me is definitely when I have to get up. Waking up, that I can handle, but getting up, that I hate. The covers I have on my bed are heavy, most mostly because I have a comforter, a light blanket. I sleep with two pillows, which for some reason have different color pillowcases. Well, at least the sheets match. I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes off. I like to keep the alarm at a low volume with some classical music, nothing too jarring. My old roommate used to like the terrible buzzer that you find on most alarm clock nowadays. I will stop. Uh, no, pause. Mute. Sorry, my microphone. I have to drink the water. Okay, we continue. Turn on my microphone. Is I reading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I see okay. I think I see a little bit for about seven. I think the seven is available for my voice. Hmm. I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes off. I like to keep the alarm at a low volume with some classical music, nothing too jarring. My old roommate used, used to like the terrible buzzer that you find on most alarm clocks nowadays, which always used to drive, drive me nuts. As I was saying, I sometimes wake up before the alarm, usually because of some noise outside the house, a car door slamming, an alarm going off, gunfire. Well, okay, not gunfire, but man, is my neighborhood noisy? Of course, when I'm stay in a hotel, it's usually easier to just get a wake up call from the hotel than set the alarm. I'm not really an early riser, so I don't jump out of bed ready to take on the world. I get up very slowly, usually one foot on the floor at a time. Every once in a while, I oversleep, but not too often. I really love the weekend when I can sleeping. Our our story begin by me realizing how much I do not like getting up. To get up, get up means to get out of your bed. To stand up after you have been lie down on a bed. I say that the worst part of my days is when I have to get up, waking up that I can handle. To wake up to work mean that you are sleeping and you stop sleeping and now you are awake. The verb is to wake up, so you can wake up while you are in bed. Then you get up after lying down. I say that waking up is something that I can handle, can manage. Something that I can't uh, I can't accept. It's not a problem. Uh, Another expression would be something I can deal with. To deal with something is recover. I say that getting up is something that I can hate. That I hate. The cover I have on my bed are heavy. The covers are the thing that you put uh, over you to keep you warm. Usually, the cover include a blanket, sometimes uh, sometimes a comforter, and usually what they would call the top sheet, the flat sheet. The comforter is a very thick blanket, a very heavy blanket. A blanket is something that you put over you when you are sleeping to keep you warm. Blanket is a general term. A comforter is a kind of blanket, a heavy blanket. The opposite of the computer comforter would be a um, lie blanket. Whereas blanket is general term. A comforter is a kind of blanket, a heavy blanket. The opposite of a comforter would be a light blanket. A light blanket would be opposite, and that is a blanket that will keep you warm. But if it gets cold, it may not keep you warm. It might not be a sufficient. So we had a comforter and we had the light blanket. Usually there is a stop sheet that you push over you in between your body and a blanket. And this topsis is sometimes called a flat cyst. The, the cyst that's going on the back itself, that's going also and the corners of the back are called a fitness cyst, a fitness cyst. So we have a fitness cyst on the bed that you sleep on stop up. Then you have to stop this and then a blanket. Sometimes if it's very cold, a comforter is well. I say in a story that I sleep with two pillows. A pillow is what you put your head on when you sleep. Now for some reason I say uh, I have different color pillowcases. This is true. Actually, I have a black pillowcases and blue pillowcase for my two pillows. I think the reason is I'm too lazy to go and buy a new pillowcase. Well, the pillowcase one work is the thing that you put over the pillow so the pillow doesn't get dirty. Now I try to turn the fan on to my face. I hope it's not affect to my recording because I'm using the windshield for microphone. Look good together. We use to that verb too much when we are talking about clothing, AWA, and anything where you have to color. I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes up. When we say the alarm clock goes off, it means that alarm start to make a sound. Your alarm is machine that make noises at a certain time. Noises. When we say a sound is jarring, we mean that it is a loud it causes you to zoom or to be surprised. It's something that is not very nice, not very pleasant. Lesson. A jarring noise would be one that bothers you, perhaps because it's a very loud or it's a very nice sound. So I don't want to my alarm to have to jarring noise. Instead, I play the classical music. Now, my old roommate, the person I used to share an apartment with, used to the uh, the terrible buzzer you find on most alarm clock. It's true. I had a roommate that had a very loud and bass sounding buzzer. It was a custom, a terrible buzzer. The buzzer has a jarring noise. Instead, I play classical music. Sorry. Now my old roommate, the person I share to an apartment with, usually I like to terrible buzzer that you find on most alarm lock. Had I had a roommate that had 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 some simple word, but I don't know how to spelling. Have a very loud and bad sounding buzzer. This were a terrible buzzer. Buzzer is when alarm clock doesn't play music, but it play a sound. Sometimes it's like a bell ringing. That's the buzzer. Well, this buzzer always used to write me nuts. To write someone nuts mean to write them crazy, to them crazy, to make them go crazy. I continue the story by saying, I was saying, we have that expression. I was saying, when we are talking about thing, then we start talking about a second thing. Now we now now we want to get back and talk about the first thing again. So when you interrupt yourself when you are talking, and then you sorry, I'm sleeping. Talk about first again. When you interrupt yourself when you are talking, and then you change the topic, uh, change what you are talking about, and then want to go back to your ori, ori, original topic. You say, is I was saying, as I was saying, I sometimes wake up before the alarm, usually because uh, of some noise outside the house. When we start there in some noise, some sound, my mother uh, always used to tell me when I was young, don't slam the door, meaning when I come in and close the door, I should close it slowly and quietly. Of course, I was not a good boy, so I would sometimes slam the door. As I was saying, an alarm goes off. That's another noise that can wake you up outside, and this would be a car alarm. Another noise is gun is Sorry, I had to fall down my phone. Another gunfire is gunfire. Gunfire. Gunfire is when someone shot a gun. It makes a noise. This is again Los Angeles. So we sometimes have a gunfire, but it shows something. Then I say, man in my neighborhood noisy. That expression, man is just the way expressing your emotion when you are saying something that you really mean or really want um, mm, to emphasize. Man in my neighborhood noisy. The man in neighborhood is very noisy. Of course, when I'm staying in a hotel, it's usually just easier to just get a wake up call from the hotel. A wake up call is when the hotel calls you on the phone to wake you up, so you don't have to set up your alarm, alarm to set 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 an alarm means to turn it on and to push a constant time that you want to get up. Well, sometimes people have a problem with their alarm clock, and so if they are in a hotel, they can ask at the end of story. I'm not an early riser. An early riser means someone who wake up and get up. The word riser comes from the verb to rise, which in this case means to get up. Well, I'm not really an early riser. I say so. I don't zoom out of bed. To zoom out of bed means to get out of your bed very quickly. I don't zoom out of bed, ready to take on the world. To take on the world means am ready for the day. It's an expression we use to say that I'm ready to go out into the world and do my best. I'm not an early riser. I don't jump out of bed ready to take on the world. Instead, I get up very slowly, usually one foot on the floor at a time. So first, I guess I get up and push some my foot one foot on the floor, and then another foot on the floor, and then I stand up. Okay, we're checking something. So first, I get up and I push one foot on the floor, uh, and then another foot on the floor, and then I stand up. Every once in a while, I say I oversleep. To oversleep mean that sleep later than you should. A, a example, you are wanting to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and in a sleeping until 7:30, you don't realize that you are sleeping too late. We call that oversleep. To wake up to oversleep means that you sleep longer than you want to. At the end of the story, I really love the weekend. Fridays, Saturdays, when I can sleep in means that you don't forget up the normal as your normal time. I sleep longer than you normally do. So if you normally get up at 7 on a Saturday or Sunday, if you don't work, you may sleep in until 9 a.m. Now it's lesson to story this time at a nature's rate of speak beach speak speak beach. The worst part day for me is definitely when I have to get up. Waking up that I can handle, but getting up that I hate. The covers I have on my bed are heavy, mostly because I have a comforter as well as apply blankets. I sleep with two pillows, which for some reason I have different color pillowcases. Well, at least the 6 months. I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes up. I like to keep the alarm at a low volume. Uh, I sometimes wake up before the alarm goes up. I like to keep the alarm at a low volume with some classical music, nothing too charming. My old roommate used to like the terrible buzzer that you find on most the alarm clock nowadays, which always used to drive me nuts. I was saying I s- sometimes wake up before the alarm, usually because some noise outside the house, a car door slamming. Uh, slamming. Uh, of course, when I'm staying in a hotel, it's usually easier to just get a wake-up call from the hotel than set the alarm. I'm not really an early riser, so I don't jump out of bed to ready to take on the world. I get up very slowly, usually one foot the law at a time. Uh, Everyone in a while, I sleep, but not so often. I really love weekend. When can I sleeping? Okay, I finished my reading stories and come back to my sharing today. Wow, today when I sharing, no people watching. Terrible. It's nearly 1 hour, but I don't have got any view from anyone. Uh, I also do some channel and fan base to develop my media issue, but I recognize when when I post some video for like fighting. I think it's a stupid video. I think not stupid. It's a I don't like to this video show in our website, our YouTube. It make the YouTube. The I don't know how to express, but I don't like it. And I don't know. I think I should go to sleep early. It's so today is early for me because in a normal day I sleep around how one to from one to two alarm clock. Okay, bye everyone. See you in the next lesson. I will to finish on my Facebook first and it's for the YouTube.